Welcome to the channel where it's okay to be an average Joe. My name is Zack. This is Zack of all trades. On to the second round of the store championship. I will start with a Wargreymon and a black memory boost. So searching for the top 4 cards, and I'll add the Machinedramon X antibody because it is the win con of this deck, of course. Opponent will draw, hatch, and of course Digivolve into the Agumon, this time for free because of Koromon. He will play tie to choke me at 1 and already have a memory setter, so I cannot choke. I will pop my black memory boost, playing the the Mamimon to unbrick a bit. I'm gonna play the Analog Man for free. That's the cool play of the Mamimon. I will do a cheeky swap with the alt art and then rearrange that what I want to be on top goes on top, and so forth. So yeah, it looks pretty good. He does have a lot of memory to work with right now, so I am actually curious how he will respond. He will raise up his Agumon, Digivolve into Agumon X, checking the top 3 cards, adding a Greymon, and he actually gets the Greymon X antibody, which is really scary, of course. He will Digivolve his Agumon X antibody into the Greymon for 1, the Greymon from BT5, so Digivolve for 2, gain back a memory. And then to top it off, he'll Digivolve into Greymon X antibody and playing a red memory boost, putting me to 0, putting us to 0. There's a bit of glare on the table. It will fix itself a bit more when they actually draw the card. So he actually gets the Wargreymon and then shows me what he's going to put on top and bottom while he's putting his cards back on the bottom. To end the turn, he'll play a Agumon for 3. It's the BT12 Agumon to search out for a Taikamiya and a Digimon with Greymon. He actually finds his black Tai from BT12 and he opts to take the Ultras mode. The rest will go to the bottom, putting the Taikamiya on the bottom of this deck. It is the cool alt art tie, by the way. Alright, draw for turn. I'm at 3 memory, and this is where I think I have to make my play. Like, I toss a Andromon to gain a memory and a draw, and then I immediately Digivolve into the Machinedramon X antibody. Sorry, the Machinedramon actually, BT11. Checking top 5 cards. Adding something to hand and something underneath, or something underneath, so I'll trash the rest and put the Guardamon underneath, probably because I'm a bit in a bind of not having enough into the trash and not having the best hand. I'll Digivolve for 1 into Machinedramon, immediately getting rid of the X antibody Greymon because I de-Digivolve him and get the Security Attack +1, the Metal Mamimon and the blocker underneath. Andromon in this case, so it's basically it's the EX1 Digimon. I'll swing at security, use the effect of Guardamon to toss another Guardamon and drawing 2. Then I will delete a play cost 5 or less, that will be the Agumon X, and it's 2 checks at 12,000. First check is a tie. Seriously, you should really count how many times I actually find a tamer insecurity in these locals, in these matches in the past. I actually am like a magnet to tamers. It's really, really annoying. I'll Digivolve for 2 into the Machinedramon X that I actually got with the black memory boost from turn 1. Then, of course, the on play when Digivolving effect of Machinedramon will proc, getting the metal Tyrannomon in source. Then 2 of the Machinedramon EX2 and 1 from my hand, I guess. No, I'll just put in, yeah, I'll slot in the piercing Metal Greymon from EX1. I do not own Reboot right now, but I do have the redirect of the Analog Man. My opponent does hatch an egg. He's a bit flustered of the losing the Greymon X antibody, but he Digivolves into the Agumon into the back. Then he Digivolves in Agumon X antibody on field, and he can grab the Wargreymon because he already bottomed 1. Then he does not use Tai's effect to make something a blocker just yet. He digivolves for 2 in the back into the Greymon with security attack +1 from starter deck 1. He swings into security, but he forgets that the Analog Man actually redirects it, and then the Machinedramon trashes the top security because he deletes a Digimon in battle. So that was a learning curve there for him. He digivolves into the Metal Gray BT12, the raid effect, but I basically have game here, right? Because I have 2 checks with the Chaosdramon. I'll swing at security, and then the Dorumon can end with the last attack. It's merciful, so I'll trash the top card of the security because of the effect of Chaosdramon X Antibody when he would be deleted. And then Dorumon can actually swing for game. So that's the end of game 1. Start of round 2, my opponent opts to start. He will digivolve into a rookie, and then will digivolve for 2 into the security attack +1 starter deck 1 Greymon. I'll hatch a Dorumon, and I have to digivolve into a Gurumon. Not the best play, but hey, it is what it is. I can play a Gurumon for 3, putting my opponent to 1, trashing the Metal Tyrannomon and drawing 2. He will digivolve into the Raid Digimon. He actually is smart to leave it in the raising area, because I can actually target quite well. I digivolve into the Numemon in the back. Also not the best, but it is not the worst, because you have like, wow, there's the Tamer again. Like, I am a magnet to Tamers. That's really annoying. I did want it to go down so that he won't be able to play a tie again, but hey. This is where I bait my opponent, because I normally digivolve into the Andromon to search the top 5 cards, but I actually drew into the Machinedramon by the effect of Hagurumon last turn, so he might think he is safe, but he is not. Also, it is a bit of a gamble, because I do need 3 memory. I do not have any way to gain memory from putting things in sources, since the Dorumon is not in my source. He'll swing at my Digimon and has piercing. He will do 2 checks because of the security attack +1 starter deck 1 Greymon. He has to end turn somehow, and he actually passes turn, which is great for me, because I can just raise up, digivolve for 4 into the Chaosdramon, not gaining a memory, but I'll leave him at 1, and I'll de-digivolve his Digimon by 3. Actually getting the Megadramon and the Metal Tyrannomon and a security attack +1 is great, because I have blocker, and if he attacks, I can block it. I can delete a top security card, and also I will delete the tie by swinging with my Chaosdramon. So this is a really good setup for me right now. I have established board control, and I think I will keep it. He asked me about all my effects, and opts to use what he can. He'll digivolve for 2, putting me to 1, but 1 should be enough for now. I'll hatch, I'll swing at the security, use the effect to delete a tie. So he does not have he does have the blocker, by the way, but if he blocks, then I pretty much just trash the top security. Otherwise, I will get the 2 checks. He opts to check 2, and what do I find in security? Of course, a Tamer. Like I said, I am a magnet to that thing. I'll play the red memory boost, black memory boost to search the top of my top 4 of my deck. And I will add the Chaosdramon. If he opts to de-digivolve my Chaosdramon right now, then I can just digivolve back into it. Of course, I do not have reboot, and if he de-digivolves and he knows how to swing over it with maybe the Greymon X Antibody from BT12, then I'm pretty much in a bad position, because I do not have a rookie in the back. I do not know what my hand is, but I think I'm very calm and collected right now, so it wouldn't be all that bad. He actually swings at the connection in my security, so I can toss a Digimon and draw a card and gain 2 memory. So it's basically Hammer Spark with a draw, but you have to have the level 5 in hand to do so. Not knowing how to pass turn, not knowing how to pass turn, yeah, he actually passed turn by just digivolving into the Metal Greymon. I will digivolve into back into Dorumon. Digivolve into Chaosdramon. slotting underneath a Metal Greymon from hand, so I can attack unsuspended Digimon. I already have blocker, I guess, so I'll just get the blocker and plus 2000 DP. If something happens to Chaosdramon, I can just take out one of the blockers and still have it. I really want to have reboot right now, but hey, it is what it is. I do not gain a memory, but I do gain a draw. I guess I forgot to do so. I will swing at the Digimon and then trashing the top security and doing a piercing. No, sorry, the Machinedramon deletes the Digimon and then do 2 checks. This is basically game because I have something in the back. I can basically run over everything that he has because I have plus 2000 DP from the Machinedramon in the sources. I also have Black Memory Boost, and I know I have the Attack of Heavy Mobile Digimon and a Machinedramon in my hand. It's just a matter of, yeah, I want to be respectful and let him do his plays. He Digivolves for 3. Then he has the Hades Force, but yeah, it's a little too late. He attempts to swing, I guess, and then he'll just swing at my Chaosdramon, but I can just get rid of 2 of my sources, so I'll get rid of the security attack plus 1 and the delete a top security card. With that said, he just respectfully scoops the game and hands over the win to me. Which is, this is like the second Greymon, it's great.